Good morning. Where am I going? Over here. Right. I need to get the fish open. Am I in? No, I'm not in Discord. Fuck me, am I right? I'm running a little late this morning. I did not have a good night. I had a really rough night last night. Ugh. That plugged in. I know this looks terrible. Bear with me. Ugh. How is everybody this morning? Oops, wrong way. You're babysitting again?
Puggle, this is why we can't have nice things.
So, because we're down here today, I don't have to turn off the top light. I might have to... So I want it more here. I might have to pan the camera down. Bear with me. Oh, yeah. Good luck with that, Rav. Let's do a little zoomy poo too. There we go. That gets us in closer to here. Alrighty. I can't see straight right now. Who we got? We got Imp, we got Turtle just missing out on first. Sage is here. Hi, Sage. We've got Rav, we got Puggle, Becca's here. Don't forget to add your stitches, you guys. I've already taken the plastic off of this bit. So we're pretty much good to go. You think that's why you got sick on Wednesday? Fuck, dude, I've got the yawns. Oh. That is so exciting, Becca. Actually, today's Monday, so I might have some packages arriving today. We're going to be working on our collaborative cross stitch tonight. Also, apologies for last night, you guys. I stitched on Black Rose for a little bit last night. I did some crochet. I had to write some stuff up for crochet. I got 350 stitches done last night, which is a little over 10% for this month. I'm sitting just over 5,000 stitches. Oh, hopefully your package gets here today then. I really need to... I think I know what we're stitching on today. I really need to get done Witch in the Night Sky, because I need the frame. Oh, forgot to open the fish. Ugh. Come here, fish. Oh no. Let me click on you. Switch tag. Where's the store button? Where's the store button? Ooh. Ooh. We got at least a new fish in there, which is good. Oh, fucking hell. Can't stop yawning. Hi, Jam. Did I put music on for you guys? I did. So, if we finish this early, which I've got a bunch of color blocking to do again, I'll probably pull out Witch in the Night Sky. That's really good, Turtle. I hung it up and put it away, feeling very accomplished. Oh, hell yeah, Becca. An accomplished queen. Dude, have I got the yawns or what? Mr. Nipple is sitting down having a coffee, and then I'm gonna have him go to the chemist to pick up my medication. Someone needs to smack me on the head with a frying pan and just send me the fuck back to bed, dude. I'm so tired. I just could not sleep last night. 150! Oh my god, Turtle. You're nuts. Nice. Cool. Oh, fuck me.
You do need another drink.
I'll have a drink in just a second. I'm just trying to sort out the bank. Oh, okay. Well, fingers crossed to Mr. Nipple and I. We have $50 to last us until Friday, and 15 of it is about to go on meds. Even while you're sick, you haven't missed a stream. I know, you're a fucking machine. Hi, Spooky. Hi, Crimson. So I was talking to Mr. Nipple yesterday about potentially getting 2 new piercings. They are piercings that I have thought about for a very long time. This is not spur of the moment, yada yada yada. I'm not having a midlife crisis. Yours was pretty high too, Spooky, wasn't it? But I mean, time zones, dude. It's a lot harder for you to keep yours up. Unless Vale's pay comes in soonish, yeah. So we have to get all the way till Friday, and we have yogurt to buy. And went again with people. 3 hours. Oh, that's when I wasn't. Yeah, it's kind of fucked. You have to make it to every stream. The only time it counts as you not needing to make it is if you either A, save the streak, or if my stream's down for like less than 20 minutes or something, and it counts as the same stream. What the fuck is this song? Everyone wants to yeehaw.
Meow?
Hi, Chai. The streaks are just like a FOMO tactic anyway. I mean, it's dead to you, yeah. You liked the extra channel points? Oh, I didn't realize it gave channel points. Gonna work for more of the temp sell. Very money. No, that's not a rant, Spooky. You're fine. I'm kind of annoyed by the streak feature anyway. Like, I haven't been able to keep a streak in anyone's channel. I think I've spoken about this before, but I have a really hard time watching Twitch these days because I'm live for approximately 10 hours a day, right? I sleep for a portion of it. Just a portion of my day, I mean. I'm doing date night stuff with Mr. Nipple after my evening streams. I wake up and come straight into my morning stream, and I work between streams. So I have a really hard time watching Twitch when I'm working, unless I'm doing admin work, like accounting and typing stuff and all that jazz. Because my hands are already at the keyboard, I can easily tab, type, tab back to what I'm doing. But if I'm crocheting, I really, really struggle with being on Twitch because I like to interact. So to get the big ones is $5, I think it is. The small ones, it's something like $87 a week if we get the big ones. No, $87 a pay. It's about $100 a pay, and we get paid fortnightly. Oh, sorry, no, I didn't. How are the piercings you just got, and what new piercings are you wanting? So, what with the dungeons, Rav? My septum is doing great. It's hit that weird, which I'm sure you're gonna know what I'm talking about, that weird pussy stage, Spooky. Where it, like, there's just a tiny little bit of pus as it's trying to heal. I remember that being very common in and amongst my friend group back in the day. Tongue's doing fantastic. I could switch the hardware out right now if I wanted to. No, like, I like to, I like to type. Like, I like to partake in the conversations if I can, like if it's not too distracting from work. Or if the conversation is interesting. That's what I mean by interacting. Like in other people's Twitches, I mean. But if I'm crocheting, that's way too distracting because I'm constantly having to put it down and then I forget to pick it back up and da-da-da-da. Hi, AJ. I really thoroughly want to get some tattoos. But as for piercings, I want to get both my nostrils done. I've always wanted my septum and both nostrils. I don't want high nostril. Though I've considered getting regular nostril and then high nostril, like all of them. But because I wear glasses, I don't think I can do high nostril. And I know that some people who wear glasses do high nostril, but I like a bit of a bigger frame for my face, so I don't think high nostril would work. But it was fucked up, so you took it out. Correct me if I'm wrong, Spooky. But are the nostrils not one of the most, one of the places that are most prone? I think it's the nostrils and the belly button that are most prone to... Oh, fuck. What is that thing that happens? It's like where they blister underneath. Or whatever it is that happens. Yeah, keloid. I might be wrong on that information, but I feel like the nostrils are one of the most prone. And then the other piercing, and I've always said that I want this, is a Monroe. For those of you who don't know what a Monroe is, it is the upper left lip, specifically the left. But, oh, it got ripped in a fight. Yeah, that's what happened to my ear. I'm not sure if I actually truly want a Monroe, or if I miss my beauty mark, because I have a beauty mark on my upper left lip and I miss it so dearly because it's lost its pigment. The little bumpy bit is still there though. Gonna be a tall piece. Oh. I'm just gonna stretch my hands for a second, you guys. Because I was running late, I didn't get to do most of my stretches and stuff. And they're feeling a bit tight. Wait, you have a Medusa? I didn't know. No, I think I did know that. Oh. A good stretch. Did I know that? I feel like I did. Interesting, Crimson. But yeah, I'm really not sure. Oh, okay, Spooky. I'm really not sure if I truly desire. It is on your little, isn't it? But yeah, I'm not sure if I truly desire a Monroe or not, or if it's just my want for my beauty mark. But I've been thinking about it for years now, because she lost her pigment about a decade ago. The other option I've considered for that is going and getting it tattooed. Hi, Danny. Yeah, talking about piercings. Spooky, I can guarantee you penciling, I wouldn't, my hands are too shaky to do that. And I definitely know that I don't feel like myself without it. I'm gonna be a third of the way done with this today. I'm so excited to do all the shades of brown again. Your mum haunting you from the grave. I think one of the reasons why I'm feeling more comfortable about going and getting piercings done is that I'm finally a little bit more comfortable with my dad's death. He would joke with me. He said he was fine with my tongue piercing because he couldn't see it. And when I told him I wanted to get other piercings done on my face, he was like, don't do that. I don't like that. And I was like, but I do. And I know that it would make me feel beautiful and all that sort of stuff. And he was like, well, you can wait till I'm dead. Like jokingly, but also not jokingly, if you get what I mean. And it wasn't that he was like, I don't like face piercings, they're terrible. Like he likes piercings and stuff like that. Oh yeah, 100% Puggle. It was more of a, he didn't think I would look good with them. But I think a part of that comes down to, he also didn't like tattoos on women. So my mum never got a tattoo. My sister waited till he was dead to get tattoos. But I think a part of why he didn't want me to get facial piercings is because I am a spitting image, like identical to my auntie who died quite young. She passed away because of cancer. I never got to meet her, but yeah, she definitely was one who died too soon. And she was actually, fun fact, you guys, she was a model. Like, she actually did modeling for a living. Like, that was her job. And not like an obscure model, like a toe model or anything. Like, she was gorgeous. I love that I can say she's gorgeous, but I'm like, I'm ugly. I I still don't actually know what her name is. I just know her as Auntie Bubby because everyone called her Bubby. I don't know if that's her name or if that was a nickname, but it might be her name. I don't know. Bubby or Bub. That's what they called her. I might ask my mum about that. But yeah, I think a part of it was like he knew my beauty or something and he didn't want me to taint my beauty. Because he knew how beautiful his sister was, you know? Oh, true. Hey, Spooky. It's a bit weirder, or not weirder, it's a bit different to have to deal with it when it's like a cultural thing, right? You're like, whatever. You're not like super deep into that culture, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, you're obviously in it and a part of it, but like, how deep into it are you? May as well tattoo your fucking face. Oh my god. Joke's on him, you're still not married. Oh. Didn't bring you up like that, yeah. What do you mean by mummified cat? Like a cat mummy? Like a cat in bandages? That's sad, Spooky. You get it? Yeah. I was always immensely jealous of my sister because of the treatment she received from my mom. And then as a teenager, I realized that I had no need to be jealous of her because I think my mom only air quotes loved her because she nearly died. But yeah, it took me many, many years to realize that I didn't need to be jealous because I didn't need my mum's love. But as a child, you don't understand that, right? It took some of that adult brain to understand it. And like that's when I really grew to appreciate like my grandparents, and like I always loved my grandparents, but I didn't truly appreciate them and what they did for me until I was a teenager, right? / adult. Jealousy is a cruel and unusual thing. It brought a rift between my sister and I. There is still a rift between us today, but like less of a rift, if you get what I mean. Like, we're respectful of one another, we can talk now, but still isn't fully right. Yeah, they're angry at their cage, yeah. That's a really mature thought too, to know that like they're not actually angry at you. But that anger is definitely what fuels the jealousy. It's sad. Jealousy is a nasty beast. You have a brother? I thought you just had a fake brother. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that, not being able to get there. Oh, I have a hard cutoff today, you guys. I have a doctor's appointment today. Thankfully, it's just with my GP here in town. Time for homework. Good luck, Puggle. He'll show up at some point, but you worry about him. No, yeah, no, I know you're talking about real siblings. That's why I questioned. I was like, oh, I didn't know you had a brother, you know? I thought the only brother you had was fake. I say fake, that's a bad word. Adoptive. No, don't flee the country, Puggle. So I tweaked my dragon pattern yesterday. I've written down the changes. I am significantly happy with the tweak. I really need to tweak the wings just slightly. You're gonna make me relax, aren't you? Crimson, everybody feels like that. That's not a thing exclusive to you. That's part of growing up. The feeling of not belonging. I feel like it's a rite of passage for figuring out how to be a human. I'm just relaxing. Genetics are fucking wild though, Becca. That just means you have more of your mum's genes. My sister and I look like we could have been twins. You don't look like your mum at all either. That just means you've got genetics from someone from previous generations. In my family, on my mum's side, there's no mistaking who's related. We all have the same nose. You have your dad's temper? Same. I too have your dad's temper. No, I'm kidding. I have my dad's temper though. My dad was one of those guys that looked big and scary, like tattered, etc. Big, wide, broad-shouldered, a bulky man. He always had a shaved head. But to those he loved and to those he cared about and all that stuff, he was a teddy bear. He would do anything for his family and friends. But my God, did he look scary. He intimidated my school principal once. But in a defensive way. Me? I've seen Drag Race, yes. You would know a traveler as a gypsy, I assume, Danny. Did I say spooky? I meant Danny. Fuck, it's always the two of you. You fuckers. Is there more than two traveler cultures, Spooky? Or is it just Armenian? Are they Armenian and Romanian? That's a love child. Oh, God. Also, apologies for what happened last night, you guys. My internet just conked the fuck out. I at least used my time productively, though. Several distinct ethnic and culture groups, not a significant key groups, including... Uh-huh. Oh! This looks pretty big. It's 40... No, yeah, 35 by... 40 by 40 canvas size, 35 by 35 image size. Ooh. That's centimeters, by the way, not inches. Mr. Nipple! Mr. Nipple? Hi, Tara. Spooky, I think you and I have spoken about the term gypsy. Is it or is it not acceptable to say? Hello?
The person you are calling.
Mr. Nipple's not responding to his phone. Ugh. Hmm. You've heard your siblings say it, right? Okay, but if it's being used in a descriptive word, as a descriptive word, in like the way that I said it, Mr. Nipple. I'm getting honestly really fucking sick of like words not being okay to be said anymore. At this rate, we're gonna end up with no words left in the fucking dictionary. I'm a person who heavily believes in the intent behind the word, you know? I'm very much the kind of person who believes that people make words bad. Rather than words themselves being bad. Mr. Nipple! Oh my god, this is infuriating. Mr. Nipple! Ugh. It depends on their origins, so you wouldn't worry about that too much. See, you guys have to think too, like there are words in some countries that are slurs that are not slurs anywhere else. Right? In this day and age, we are very quickly running out of politically correct words because of how easily cultures are being mashed together because of the internet. I need some food and you need to go to the chemist now. Getting my medication, it's Monday. With your card. That's what I'm saying, Spooky. Like, if it is the correct term, it's the intent behind the word. Right? Like, if someone was screaming at someone who is a gypsy and using it in a nasty way, then yes, that's not okay. But I think using it as a descriptor, like as a, oh yes, they are from that, like, that culture. Same. What does cis stand for? Does it stand for something? What was we came across a word recently? Coon? I think it was coon. In America, what does coon mean? Oh, it's just short. Right. That makes sense. It's either or. I've never heard the either or part. So, coon is an incredibly prominent word here in Australia. It is a derogatory term used when speaking about our Aboriginals, which is our native people. It is such a bad word here that we literally had a brand of cheese that was called Coon cheese, named for the family who founded the brand, right? Their name was literally whatever Coon, like that was their name. And it was like sometime in the early 2000s, well, not early, but it was sometime in the 2000s that political correctness took over and they had to rebrand their cheese. It is no longer Coon cheese. Which I think is unfair because that's their fucking family name. It's not their fault that it's their family name. A name is a name. I don't even know what that is, Crimson. What does what mean? Some consider it derogatory, some don't. Yeah. Mr. Nipple. So I'm considering that's interesting, Danny.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Ira, do you remember when Coon Cheese got changed? Yeah, I know it was over 10. I know it was in the 2000s. I just don't know if it was in the 2010s or... Oh, it was named for the town. I thought it was named for the family. I agree. Changing its name was stupid. %of it was town. Oh. Wait, did the town get renamed? Mr. Nipple. I'm gonna kill him. You finally got to try Wendy's? It was a family name? Ah, okay. Oh, how's your tummy doing, Spooky? Ah! No one saw that. Burger was like a 7 and 10. Okay. Shut up, Turtle. You heard nothing. No one saw or heard a thing. Daddy, you still haven't found the hidden word. What do you mean it's kind of weird? You're the only person who's complained, Danny. Can't see it, but that's because I've zoomed in. I'll zoom out later. You can, this is where I'm working though. Do you need to see the whole piece? The whole piece doesn't fit in the frame. Even zoomed out, it doesn't fit. Because it's up on the stand, it's so close to the camera. Nah, people can get fucked. 9 out of 10 diamond paintings done on Twitch, you can't see the whole fucking artwork anyway. I feel like my diamond painting streams are less about the diamond painting and more about the conversation, so. You don't give a fuck you're crocheting? Bitch? How dare you? (2020) 2022 20202. How would you read 2022? Fuck. 20,202. 2020? Is that when it was changed? Someone was in chat yesterday doing that. That's what it says? Oh. Hey, Iro, can you do me a favor? Or Danny. Or Spooky. Could you message Mr. Nipple and say medication, comma, breakfast? Read that in numbers. That would be 7667. Your dumb joke only works for America. I'm not reading it the way Americans read it. I'm not an American. I'm well aware of what it is, which is why I said your dumb joke only works if you're an American. Also, one, you have to pay for jokes here, either a minimum of 100 bits or use the channel point redemption, because that was a bad joke. And two, telling someone who comes from a better educated country to read something like an American is kind of gross. I should have clapped back with, but I don't know how to read. Because if I were reading it like an American. So funny. Welcome to chat, Julia. You forgot. You're here so often. How do you forget? Speaking of paying for things, there's only 2 postcards left to claim. It's not about you using the redeem, it's about the fact that you're here often enough that you hear me tell people to use it. Can I get a ban on Julia, please? Thought we were done with this bullshit. If you keep coming around here and interfering with my community, I'm going to start name dropping who you are and whose little posse you're from. You're causing trouble where trouble isn't wanted. Take your schoolyard bullshit back to your little ringleader and tell her it's not welcome here. I clock it pretty quick too, Turtle. What you guys don't see is the stuff that I drop into my secret hidden mod channel in Discord. I throw out warnings to my mods when I see suspicious things. I'll be like, keep an eye on this person, or keep an eye on that person, or yada yada yada. When I tell you guys I go above and beyond to keep you guys safe, I really do. I do so much that you guys don't realize. I need to do down this line so I know where my edge is. Of the general chat when you couldn't find it. Oh, Turtle. I forgot that happened. You could have lived the rest of your life without me ever remembering that. Read a book, watch a movie, masturbate, bake cookies. Maybe bake the cookies and then masturbate so you don't contaminate the cookies. We don't know what their hand hygiene is like. Maybe they're Rev! There we go, now I know where my edge is. Oh no, Turtle, you're a fetus and you don't know what American Pie is? I'll take to my grave. She hangs up anyway. That's what we're referencing, the movie, how he fucks a pie. How come only that many? What do you normally do? That doesn't need to be a confession, Becca. That's pretty standard. Nobody actually chains 3 at the start unless it matches their tension. I chain 1. Ew, spooky. I mean, I guess you gotta make money, right? Why is it in every pattern? Standardization. It is expected of people, whether they be true beginner, totally advanced, etc., that they just know how to finesse a pattern into their own way. I'm a hardcore chain 1 at the start of a round. Whether it be... Now, for a treble, I'll chain 2. But for half double and double, it's a chain 1 always. Unless I'm doing stacked single. So... I feel like escorts should have been considered essential workers. So in Victoria, they had a thing called a social bubble where if you lived, because they were in lockdown for so long, if you lived by yourself, you were allowed to nominate like 1 or 2 households or whatever to be part of your social bubble. Meaning you're allowed to travel to those 2 places and only those, and you weren't allowed to go to like anybody else's houses, right? So what they could have done was had a fuck bubble for escorts. Like you can only fuck within a certain group of people. You have to like sign an application form. I'd like to apply for your fuck bubble. It's like an entrance fee. You get a membership like a gym. Oh, I'm gonna eat my sandwich. Piss cakes? No. You mean a roller sex? It was right there, Turtle! I spoke about it recently, Spooky. I worked for an escort. I did a lot of social media stuff for her. Because of my joke? Or your lack of joke? We're just about done with this color. Were you paid for it? Hell yeah. The thing that blew my mind, right, was how fucked the vaccine made certain people's lives. I'm gonna say it right now, I'm very pro-vaccinate, right? Vax your kids, vax yourself, vaccinations are important. The thing that fucked so many people though was, like, we actually know someone who lost their job because they couldn't get the vaccine. Couldn't get the vaccine medically. Right? But it was mandatory that they got the vaccine to have their job. What I don't understand is, why are we trying to force people who medically can't get a vaccine to get the vaccine to maintain their job? Not everyone can get all of the regular vaccines. That's why we vaccinate. Because it takes a fucking village, right? You vaccinate to protect those who can't have them. Why did that person have to lose their job? Exactly, herd immunity. Like, if everybody else was vaccinated, why couldn't that person maintain their job, you know? Especially if it was a medical reason. Mm-hmm. This was all to do with the COVID vaccine. And it was still like early-ish times of the vaccine, so there was no medical exemptions yet because it hasn't been tested enough to know if medically blah 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 blah, blah, you know, all that bullshit. But yeah, the person literally had a heart condition and couldn't get the vaccine. Good on him though. He now runs his own business. So. He took something shitty and made something positive happen, you know? All right, let's get this color done, shall we? No. It wasn't the doctor saying that. It was like, because the vaccines were so new, it was like just people in general were like, well, meh, right? Thank you, love. It was people and the community being like, vaccine or job, or vaccine or job. Like, that was it. It was like, you need the vaccine. And in their eyes, there was no medical exemptions at all. It was like people weren't putting two and two together. Suing isn't a really big thing here, Danny. People don't really just sue people or companies. Like I said, he took a bad thing and now runs his own company. So minor context, he's an electrician. So he's making bank running his own business. Also, thank you to whoever messaged him. He finally got me my food. Probably, but during COVID time, like this is at the height of COVID time I'm talking about, right? And you guys have to remember that Australia had some of the strictest lockdowns and strictest rules and regulations regarding COVID. And you do have to remember that despite there being a vaccine, sorry, I'm eating some more food. Despite there being a vaccine, the vaccine just lessens your symptoms. It doesn't stop you from being a carrier, right? So there's like, you have to think there is some merit and some warrant, like they're slightly warranted for their reasoning behind it. You kind of have to think of it from both sides, right? Because yes, the one guy got fucked. But where we live, being an electrician, that's a highly sought after profession, you know? People are always in need of an electrician. They didn't have time to trial it clinically. Clinical trials take a long time. With the rate that people were dropping down, like, you guys also have to remember that we live in a much different time to when previous vaccines were made, right? Scientists from all over the world banded together to create the vaccines. And they did some testing. They did enough testing to know it was safe on humans, for the most part. Like, there were a lot more heads behind the vaccine than any previous vaccine that's ever been created. I've had the vaccine, I think, 5 times. Okay, but they never said that the vaccine gave you immunity, right? It does not give immunity. It lessens symptoms severely, right? And it makes the healing process faster. Yeah, see, that didn't happen here. That's probably just a failure of the American government, honestly. One of the things that a lot of young people did, which was so fucking dumb, was like, woo, I got the COVID shot, I'm gonna go out and party again. So stupid. We actually had an outbreak in Adelaide because a young, dumb idiot went out clubbing, and he clubbed down like the main strip of clubs in Adelaide, kissing on all these people and yada, 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 purposefully. He knew he had COVID, and he slept with a few girls and like was kissing all these girls and like at different clubs all in one night, and he caused a breakout. Outbreak, sorry. I agree, not an excuse for misinforming people. The way that our government did it was, sorry guys, last bite of my food. Because the vaccine was so scarce in our country, it got rolled out to people who needed it the most. So like high risk patients, the elderly, yada, yada, yada. Like those who needed it most got it first. And we were also I'm high risk. We were also at one stage we were the only people allowed to get boosters and stuff like that as well. Our government kept us pretty well informed, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't know, did they, for you guys on the TV, did they give you like daily updates on death tolls and outbreak numbers and stuff? Yeah, ours did. If one person got COVID, our entire country knew about it. Mind you, it wasn't a George Jefferson from blah, 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 got COVID. It was a number. It was a statistic. See, we didn't have reminders to stay inside. It was law. We had to stay inside. They were issuing fines. I think one business got a $12,000 fine for remaining open when they were supposed to be closed. There were like hundreds of dollars worth of fines that you could get for being out if it wasn't an essential trip. So like our country took it very seriously, like very seriously. It's actually only in the like last 2 or so years that masks have no longer been mandatory in most medical settings. Like in hospitals, masks were still mandatory for a really, really, really long time. Two months before we went lockdown as a state. What state are you from, Derm? You don't have to answer that. Vic, yeah. Victoria had the longest lockdown. I was laughing at my family because I lived just far enough out that I wasn't in the lockdowns. So they went into like 3 or 4 lockdowns in a row or something. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't one of the lockdowns lifted for like, oh, not even a week, and then the state was back in lockdown? But rural areas had less of a lockdown. We were advised to stay home, but we weren't in lockdown. I remember when my partner at the time started working from home. Ugh, that was terrible. Right, we're on to the next color. We're gonna do G. GameStop is stupid. You just assumed you're in lockdown? Yeah. I mean, as a Victorian at that time, it was safer to assume that you were just in lockdown. True, damn true. So good, so good. Look, guys, I just did black and now I'm doing another color that looks like black. Wow. Mm-hmm. Though you may be air quotes immune, Danny, that doesn't mean you're not a carrier. You might just be an asymptomatic carrier. Which is what a lot of people don't understand. Like, you can still carry sickness and not be affected by it. And it's that way with the flu, the common cold, like COVID. It's not just COVID that can happen with, it's other illnesses too. You're probably a carrier. I am definitely not an asymptomatic carrier. When I get sick, I get sick. When Mr. Nipple had COVID, he was only sick for like 3-4 days, if that. And I think that's the only time I've ever seen him truly get sick. When he gets sick, it's for a very short period, isn't it, babe? Huh? You told me last night you did, Goofy. Oh, did you pick up anything from the store?
No.
You look nice, by the way. Can I have a shirt? I'm a little chilly.
It is cold today.
Yeah, I'm quite enjoying the weather.
Cold is because of the rain.
Yeah, finally. Yesterday was horrible, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's humid and
Like
shit.
23 all day and misty rain.
You're at the office, so you can't even look. Oh, boo! Enjoy work, She's mine. Ugh. I'm just doing my medication. I'm doing a trial run, you guys. So my doctor wanted me to start taking magnesium in the evening. This was a few months ago now, but my gut is like not, we all know I'm having gut problems. Ugh. And magnesium can give you gut issues. So when I started the magnesium, I wasn't sure if it was the magnesium causing me problems or if it was other stuff, because I was told to start it right around the same time I was put on antibiotics, and antibiotics make me poop like there's no tomorrow. You know, so like it was hard. But my tummy has been doing a little bit better as of late for like the past week. I'm still having tummy pain, but my actual poops have been relatively good. So I took magnesium for the first time last night in a hot fucking minute, and I'm gonna take it until it gives me the shits, and hopefully it doesn't give me the shits. Ugh. Really had a flu shot, similar to the flu shot. For me, I have had the flu before, and it's fucking horrible, but it's never hospitalized me. Being hospitalized because of COVID shows me that I need that booster. Like, I don't even want to think about what it would have been like for me if I didn't have the vaccine in my system. Like, that could have been really, really bad for me. There we go. Med's done. Be okay. So what's your stitch count for Black Roses, Danny? Sit down, you motherfucker, baby. What's my last day? Have you found your stuff for Astra, Rav? If it was my last day. Ugh. Gonna do that, and hopefully that's just like slightly better. Yeah, that is slightly better. The COVID shot and the boosters fucked me. I had very severe and intense arm pain from like all the way up into my shoulder down into my fingertips. Hi, baby.
I want to do a diamond.
All right, you hop back and I'll move for you to hop up. Come
Then come.
on. You can come up. Are you gonna help me, are ya? Do you want to say hi to chat?
I wanna do a tiny.
I'll put the gem on for you. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Bob. Could you pop it right down here for me?
Okay.
Good job! Let me do another one for you. Here you go. Yeah, let me put it in your hand. Hold it like that one. There you go. Could you pop it down in here for me? Uh-ohs. Good job. Here, we fix that one. Ready? I'll help you fix it. Pull up. Move him up onto the right spot, hey? There we go. Good job. I'll put another one on. Here you go. Could you put it right up in this corner? Good job. That's where it needed to go. Good work. I'll put another one for you. That's not bad though, Danny. I'll put another one on for you.
Washington.
You washing it?
I'm washing the red.
Mmm.
washing.
Do you want me to put another gem on for you? Yeah, I'll put another one.
Washing the back.
How about I swap with you? Do you want this one? And I'll take the orange one?
Blue one?
Yeah, you can use the blue one. No, 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 no. No. Yeah. Mummy put one on for you.
Copy.
No, no. Just use the orange one. You knocked it off, babe. Oh, I gotta put a new one on now. Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll hold the blue one. Ta. Could you put it up in this spot up here? Oh, did it knock off? Here, I'll put another one. Here you go.
Do
Up in here. No, no, don't knock it. Where do they keep going?
It's gone.
It is gone. Where did it go, babe? Yeah, Mummy will fix this. No. Nope. No. We're not opening those. Ta. Ta. That doesn't go there.
It's right here.
No, here, I need that.
Open it. Right now.
Yeah, I'll get you a new gem, okay? Here we go. Up into here. Uh-ohs. Yeah. Oh no. I get a new one. Yeah. You want to help me? Ready? Good job. High five, helper.
I make it.
Want to help me again? Or do you want to have a try? Do you want to put it up in here? You can do it. Good job! You did a good job!
Well, the other one.
You want me to get another one? Okay. Here you go. You gonna do this one up here? Do this one up here.
This is
Good work.
Thank you.
You're so welcome, love. You're doing such a good job at helping. No, no, don't do that. Do you want another one? You like the way it sounds, don't you? Here you go. Could you pop it down in here for me? Wow. Here, let me see. Is that where it goes? That is where it goes. Good work.
The brushing.
Yeah. Could you get it in this corner? It won't stick up there, baby. It won't stay. You gotta do it down here, up in there.
Thank you.
Good work. Should we, yeah, push him into his corner, hey? Oh! We pushed him off. Goofy goob. Here you go. Oh, you want, okay. Oh, there you go, he's on. What are you doing? Where did it go?
Under there.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Ready? And then we're going to put him up. Thank you for helping. Oh. Hey! You need to go eat your brekkie, okay? Huh?
Mommy.
Yeah, look, ready? We take this one, I'll show you. And we put it in between. Oh no, Mummy peeled one off. Mummy will fix it, it's okay. Good job. Do that over here. Good work. All done for now. All done, thank you. Leave that closed, please. Nope. No, we are absolutely not doing that, thank you. You want to go for a race? Mr. Nipple! I'm about to murder your child. All right, let me... He flung a couple off. So let me just fix those. He flung one off over here. God, that boy has strength. I didn't realize he was flinging them off like that. Right, fix that. Now we can go back to the regularly scheduled diamond painting. Well, go on, you put it on. Pull it up on your foot. Pull it up.
You need help with yourself.
See if no, he's got it.
No, it's inside out.
Oh, it's inside out.
You do need another drink.
I'll drink in just a second, Danny.
On this foot.
Let him try. You pull it up. Good work, baby. He's pulling his little own sockies up. It's like a little cutie patootie. Thank you for the hydrate. Right. He did a good job on a couple of the pieces that he helped with. So what's everybody else working on? We know that Danny's crocheting. Was that right, Danny? Turtle, are you lonely? Do you need friends? Isn't Poppy a scary game? Far away. It is? Oh. Boo! Witch sister! Ah! I just smashed my foot! Oh my god, that really fucking hurt my foot. Could I get an ouch? Oh, it's Risa. How's she finding it? Thanks. I still can't believe it. So, is it time for me to remove the hidden word? You all seem to have lost interest with it. She likes it, you think? Okay. Far away. You and Danny are the only two really trying to find it at this point. Danny, I think Danny's given up. What are you up to, Sage? Weren't you just sick? I feel like you were just sick. How's the diamond painting going? Pretty good. I feel like I'm making pretty good time on it. We're on our second color for the day. You weren't sick for a while? I feel like you were just sick, weren't you? My memory playing tricks on me? Must be my memory. Eh. Dude, someone's out there doing some serious yard work today. I think we've lost Danny. I think she's just gone. She was like, I fucking hate it here. I'm never coming back. I was talking about you. And you weren't responding. Have you given up on the word? Oh, you were moving laundry? Oh. Yes, you have. I'm gonna remove it if people lose interest. There's no sense in me continuing to do something if there's no interest. I will say, it is hidden somewhere I've used before. This does prove a point, though, to me, that you guys don't read stuff. Questionable. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. It is, in fact, Steamer. And it proves to me that nobody fucking reads that bot message. Yeah, I know. That one wasn't me. That was actually just the bot doing it. I love that it was on time that time. Yep, it's Steamer. You just mad because I'm really good at this. Danny's so mad she can no longer type. so we can all admit that I'm really good at hiding words, right? Do we want to continue with the hidden word game? Or shall we put it to bed? Oh god. Oh. Alright, well there'll be a new hidden word tonight then. I could have just left that one. Because fuck you. I can't help it if I'm good at something. Wow. I love, Rav, that you were like, nah, it's just my eyes playing tricks on me, knowing full well that there are hidden words around here. Nah, it's just my eyes playing tricks. Instead of being like, hey, is this the hidden word? You thought it was the link? Exclamation mark, soup. Actually, I think I got rid of that one. Bassoon still works. Do you know how many words I read wrong? That's not just a you thing, actually. That's just part of how our brains are wired. We don't actually read the entire of a word. We just read a part of it and sort of like autofill the rest. Read and reread the scroller. Aww. Sucks to suck, Danny. The yawns. I have them. Oh, I think I just moved to something. Ugh. Oh, oh, fuck me. What's happening? Okay. See if it's a super transparent word. Checking emotes. Well, sometimes it's right in front of you. So I started watching a new TV show yesterday. It's all right. It's called SkyMed. You want a cuddle? I'll give you a cuddle, honey. Hello.
I want to do a diamond painting.
Do you? You've already done some though. Have a kiss?
Yeah.
Oh. You're so warm. Come here. You're so warm.
I am so warm.
You're warming me up.
I am the one.
Whoa.
I want train.
Did Danny break something?
I revealed the hidden word.
What was the hidden word?
Steamer. This is an obligatory steamer message. Ring around the rosy, Dad. Ring around the rosy. He asked for it.
Yeah,
Can you not tell? She said, "No, I'm mad, tall man. Can you not tell?" Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posies. You finish it? I think you need to finish it.
Tissue, we all fall down. Bye-bye. Hey, no smack, no.
I want to cuddle.
Have a cuddle.
Can I have a cuddle? Oh, okay.
Cuddle.
Are you hungry?
Want some food? Can you get some bread or some toast? Some food.
What
Or
about some
food?
egg?
An egg? Let's go figure out what you want.
Wow, Danny really just died a little bit on the inside, huh? I am superior to you, Danny. That is why you die on the inside with anger at things that I do, yes. Oh, he did such a good job at ring around the... What? Oh. A ring around the rosy. Hey, Mr. Husband, you know I have a doctor's appointment today, yeah? 2:30. Hey, you said you were done, Danny. Okay, fair. Feels so holy, 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 holy. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Hell yeah. If you're gonna go outside, you need pants first. Never has there been more sound advice. I really need to buy some exfoliating face shit. I'm gonna have to wait till Friday though. My poor face is going through it at the minute. Don't go rushing. She would have, yeah. Mapalida. 4. 2. 4. 1. Do you guys definitely want me to continue the hidden word? Is he looking for puddles? We're pretty sure he was rolling in a puddle yesterday. Oh, shit. Come here, you. What are you stitching on at the moment, Danny? Is it still a baby blanket? See? What color baby blanket? I can hear the boy out there pushing his little car around. Sending a pic? Okie dokie. I see that it has just come through. Let me have a little looky-loo. Oh, that one! Danny, what's with the orange in it? Or is that, no wait, is that orange in it? Or is that orange behind it? That's orange behind it, isn't it? Do you not see the orange? I think it's behind it. The project bag? Right, okay. I heard about this really cool hack for big crochet and knit projects. I guess also like Tunisian crochet, yada yada yada. Where you either put your project into a bag and then on a Lazy Susan, or just on a Lazy Susan, or like in some sort of a receptacle on a Lazy Susan. And as you like stitch and have to like switch and go back and forth or go in rounds, it automatically rotates for you. Isn't that such a cool idea? Whoever came up with that idea is kind of a genius. Because that's one of my most hated things about making bigger projects, is like having to flip them constantly. When I use scarves, I counter twist them. So like by the time I've like caught up and it start like 1 or 2 twists the wrong direction, I'll stop what I'm doing and I'll take the scarf and I'll literally just like counter turn it the opposite way a bunch of times, so that as I'm working, it unturns the turn I've done and eventually comes back to a straight project. Where was I? Right there. The Lazy Susan idea. Oh, I'm tempted to get one to try it out because like I could see that being really useful on bigger amigurumi pieces as well, like some of the big dragons I make and stuff like that, especially in like the sewing process. Oh, that'd be amazing. Boom. Just a couple more little sections here of this color, and then we're on to, I think I'm going to do Q next. Q is what's catching my eye the most after the G. After that, we're going to fly through colors. I need to check and see where I can get the book club book from. So I can get started on reading it. I need to finish my current book though. I still have yet to have time to read. I'm 65% of the way through the book still. I'm still reading the Blue Ribbon one. Also, reading it from the perspective of the bull, minotaur, whatever, totally different vibe. Yeah, I did yesterday, Danny. I went through and put up a new drawing prompt, writing prompt, and announced the book. I probably should have done an at book club, the new book is, or something like that. Kind of like how I've been doing it for the writing prompt and the drawing prompt. I think it was one of Puggle's, I say one of, Rav took over her second suggestion, but I think it was Puggle's one that won. Right, just this little section here, and then we're on to the next color. 3. Got 4 here. Three and a 4. 4 first. See if I can squeeze that 3 in. Oh, where's the spot? It's got 3 there. Yeah, that worked. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. There you go. All right. We're up to the next color. Oh, okay. Q is 3371. That color. Just gonna quickly check my shipping on a couple of things. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Huh. Ooh. Okay. It looks like my new money tin is going to get here before the weekend, which is really good.
You do need another
Cool,
drink.
cool, cool. Yeah, do you know why they discontinued the original Odyssey? Because the Odysseys were discontinued. So, for those of you who don't know, Furls has a lifetime warranty. Right? Their Odysseys broke so often that they discontinued them so that they didn't have to replace the broken ones anymore. I don't know that they still have a lifetime warranty or not, but they had a lifetime warranty back when they removed the Odysseys. That was one of the reasons they were actually discontinuing before the manufacturer. When was your first purchase of a Furls hook? And what type of hook was it? 2024? Nah, they stopped the lifetime warranty before 2024. The lifetime warranties stopped in 22, I think? I'm trying to remember. I'm not good with memory. I'm just checking shipping on one last thing here, you guys. And I don't think they ever had a lifetime warranty on the resin ones. It was only on the Odyssey ones. Danny, I did say that. I said I didn't post a duh. I don't know if I should because I've been doing the other ones. I feel like I should. I've never done it for previous, I don't think. All right. The vote shouldn't be open. You $80 on an interchangeable? I spent $120 on one Furls hook. And it's fucking garbage. I got one of their candy shop ones. And the price is so ridiculously high because when you factor in shipping and everything and like currency conversion, so what they did, which is so fucking shitty. Now, the candy shops were around before they did the streamlined resins. They are resin hooks, okay? But they're painted. They're painted in apparently a high quality car paint. Why would you not just color the resin? The paint entirely wore away and chipped away off of the tip of my hook within like 3 months. I was livid. And then I went and like did some research, and it happened with pretty much everyone else that bothered to post about it as well. Like, that's just crap manufacturing. Why would you not just color the resin if it's already a resin hook? Resin is relatively easy to color. Now, part of that could be on me. Well, no, it's not on me. I didn't read the full specifications. I didn't realize it was a painted resin hook until after the paint started to chip, and I went back and I read it and I was like, well, no fucking wonder it's doing this. Also, what they charge for them is fucking absurd. Like, resin hooks are so fucking cheap to manufacture. Hi, baby. What are you doing? Are you down outside the window? Oh my goodness. Have you bought any Omi hooks? O-M-M-I? I swear by them. I bought my furls and then I bought an Omi, a resin Omi, and in my opinion, the Omi one was better. I have a 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7, 8, and 10 millimeter. The metal streamline knockoffs? Or resin? Yeah, the metal kind, yeah. I've seen them floating around now. I've looked into potentially getting some to flesh out my set. But I've done some reading of reviews because all of the knockoff ones basically come from the same fucking manufacturer. Apparently they're not quite as heavy as the furls, and I like my heavy furls. And apparently they're not as smooth. Apparently they're a little bit rougher at the flat points, like up near the actual hook part of the hook. It's not even like a furls. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't enjoy that. We had a fall outside. I can hear it. I like the nice even weighting on my furls. Like, it's one thing to like copy the shape and all that stuff, but like furls do it right, you know? And I'm not like advocating for furls. Like, I'm not like saying, hey, everyone should go buy a furls. I buy furls and I use furls because that's what works for me. And I do it as a job. So I need to have appropriate tools that suit the way that I work. That's upside down. Ugh. No, I don't even switch. I just solely use my metals now. I find that the heavier ones, they do tire my hands out, which is a good thing because they tire my hands out before my hands start to hurt. So it's kind of like a built-in reminder to take a break. Yeah, that's exactly right. It is good. Because I try very hard to keep my hands and my wrists and all that in good health. Smashing this color, you guys. Not sure what color I'm going to do next. 2 is standing out quite a bit. So we might do 2 next. I like to work darkest to lightest when it comes to diamond painting, because I find that that gives me an easier time spotting like whatever color or number I'm on. Sorry, letter or number. And I always start with 310, which is black. In this case, 310 on this picture is number 3. So I started with that, and then whatever jumps out to my eye next, which is usually the next darkest color, is what I'll do. And then my brain just goes, okay, that's the next one that we're seeing. We're on to that. In this case, it seems to be a bright one that's popping out to me, which is fine because getting rid of the bright ones helps the duller ones come to the front and be what's more visible, right? So that's how I do it. So we'll probably be doing number 2 next. You gonna diamond paint? Hell yeah. Diamond painting is really relaxing. It's really easy to zone out because it's basically just like paint by numbers, but pixel art, you know? Oh, my eyeball itches. There we go. Hi, Bubba. You're outside? Yeah, I know. Are you having fun? Dad's outside. Yeah, Daddy's outside. He just ran to the door and went, Daddy, you outside, Daddy? He is cute. You missed when yours was that little? I dread him growing. He needs to slow down. It is exciting to see him being molded and shaped into a good human, though. Like, he's so polite. I don't know if you guys were hearing him earlier when he was diamond painting with me, but he was saying thank you every time I handed him the pen thing. He also says you're welcome, and he says, "Excuse me." It's funny though, because he sort of is still between saying "excuse me" and "get off me." So sometimes he'll go up to husband and sit on husband and say, "Get off me, dad." Meaning, please don't touch me while I sit atop your lap, papa. It's like, it's a bit hard to get off you when you're the one sitting on me, kiddo, you know? You goof. Mr. Nipple? Yeah, go for it. Mr. Nipple? I'll be back in a second, you guys.
Hi everyone, Mr. Nipple here. Unfortunately, we're going to have to impromptu end stream here.
Zai's having a thing. She just needs some rest.
Me.
Thanks everyone for coming and watching. Yeah. Bye-bye.